Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we bring you another scary and true story. I hope you enjoy listening to this story. Let's start the story now. Before beginning the story, subscribe to our channel's Ornato Stories so that every new video can reach you as soon as possible. Leave a nice comment, like the video and share it with your friends. Tell me, what are you talking about? The inspector's voice echoed through the dimly lit police station. A constable hurried over with a report. Sir, the bus we've been searching for. Bus 375, it's been found in a canal 100 kilometers away. The inspector's face hardened. That's impossible. Bus 375 runs within a 21-kilometer radius. How did it end up so far away? The inspector gathered his team and rushed to the canal. With the help of a crane, they pulled the bus out of the murky water. It was unmistakably the same bus that had vanished 2 nights ago. There had been a complaint about this very bus. But the complaint itself was bizarre. 2 nights earlier, at 3 a.m., an old woman and a 22-year-old boy had arrived at the police station. Their story was strange and even incoherent. Something about ghostly passengers and a bus driver who wasn't human. The officers had dismissed them as lunatics and sent them away. The inspector called the bus. The depot manager and the old woman went back to ask questions. Is this your bus? The inspector asked. The manager paled. Yes, this is bus 375. It left for Fragrant Hills 3 nights ago and vanished. The old woman added. I was on that bus. The driver, he wasn't normal. The old woman described how she and the boy had boarded the last bus to Fragrant Hills that rainy night. A young couple was already inside. The bus was eerily quiet. The rain tapping on the windows, the only sound. 3 figures appeared on the road. A short distance later, waving the bus down. They boarded silently, their faces obscured by wide-brimmed hats and ragged hair. Their clothes were ancient, soaked, and smelled like something rotting. The air grew heavy and foul. The old woman's skin crawled. These people, she whispered to the boy. They don't belong here. The boy dismissed her fear, thinking they were just theater performers. But deep down, both sensed something was wrong. Suddenly, the old woman accused the boy of stealing her purse. She shouted so loudly that the driver was forced to stop and let them off. Once safely outside, the old woman confessed, I lied. I needed a reason to get us off that cursed bus. The old woman revealed what she had seen through the mist and dim light. One of the strange passengers' robes had shifted, exposing that he had no legs. Another had a face so grotesque, it seemed melted away. And the third, his reflection didn't even appear in the window. Terrified, they rushed to the police station. But their story was too bizarre. The inspector, convinced they were imagining things, dismissed them. It was only 2 days later, when the missing bus was found in the canal. The nightmare resurfaced. The bodies of the driver and the conductor were recovered. According to the forensic report, both had been dead for over a week, even though the old woman had seen them alive just 2 days earlier. Stranger still, the bodies were badly waterlogged, as if submerged for far longer than 48 hours. The inspector, desperate for answers, opened the bus's fuel tank. What he found sent chills down his spine. The entire tank was filled not with diesel, but with blood. Later investigations traced the bus route back to a foggy, rain-soaked night in 1995. It was cold, and this very bus was the last ride to Fragrant Hills. Thick fog obscured visibility. But the old woman remembered every eerie detail. The unnatural silence. The chilling breeze, and the way the passengers' clothes seemed decades out of date. During the ride, loud thumps echoed from the bus roof. The driver stopped to investigate but found only a cat. Yet, the sound was too loud for a mere animal. Something had been following them. Something unseen. The CCTV footage from that night was reviewed. After the old woman and boy disembarked, the bus simply vanished from every surveillance camera. Until it reappeared 100 kilometers away in the canal. Soaked in blood. To this day, no one knows who the 3 passengers were, where they came from, or how bus 375 ended up so far off course. Some say they were ghosts from a tragedy long forgotten. Others believe the bus crossed into some cursed dimension, never meant for the living. Locals whisper that bus 375 still appears on foggy nights, stopping at empty bus stands, waiting for new passengers to join the ghostly ride. Some believe the bus was cursed from the start, linked to a forgotten massacre or ancient ritual gone wrong.
Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the story of bus 375 is a chilling reminder that sometimes truth is scarier than fiction. So if you ever find yourself waiting for a late night bus in the rain, be careful who you share the ride with.
Friends, what do you think of this story? Could it be true, or is it just a figment of imagination? If you enjoyed this story, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to stay updated on more fascinating tales.